Okay, welcome to this video. This is the Blessed Man. If you're watching this video on my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and then turn on the bell notification icon so that you can get all the videos that I am dropping for you. Now, I promise you that we're going to be discussing some topic, and today is the first topic. We are going to be talking about poverty mentality and how to deal with this poverty mentality. And then also we're going to be talking about how you can actually create the wealth mentality that will position you to become what you want to become in life. Now, let me tell you, poverty is a state. Poverty is a spirit. Are you getting me? Poverty is a spirit, and also poverty is a state. The spirit of poverty comes into your life. It doesn't dwell in you. The spirit of poverty will install some habits or some softwares inside your brain that you will not live with. It's like a virus that comes into your system and gets somebody installing a virus into your system. And then the person who installs this virus go to do other things. And this virus now starts eating up and starts spoiling and damaging things. Even good softwares inside your systems will be damaged by this virus. So poverty is like that virus, and when they plant it inside you, it will now influence your lifestyle, the things you do, how you do it, and how you take life generally. And see, let me tell you, life cannot give you what you don't desire. You don't walk into things that you don't believe in. You cannot get into things that you yourself does not believe in. That is why you discover that so many people who are living in poverty, it's not because good things don't come their way, but spiritually you have removed yourself from those good things, and then you find out that they are not coming to you anymore. So what are those poverty mentality? How do you identify them? How do you assess yourself to know whether do I have this poverty mentality? Now, before I say this, let me tell you the difference between you and the successful person, or difference between a successful person and a non-successful person, is simply mindset. What they think in their mind is what makes them different. They may have the same information. One will process this information very well and then enjoy it, and the other one will reject this information and become a different person tomorrow. Now, let me tell you that whatever you want to become, first of all, start in your mind. That's why the Bible says, guide your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Now, what is this poverty mentality we are looking at? Poverty mentality is that mentality that, that has limiting beliefs. Poverty mentality is a mentality of scarcity. Everything about you think scarcity, you think limits. That mind that always tell you, I cannot do this. That mind that always tell you, this is impossible. That mind that always tell you, this is risky. That mind that tell you, oh, because I am poor, I cannot do this. That mind that tell you, I have no helper, so there is no other options. The mind that tells you, oh, there is no solution. This is the last option. This is the last thing I can do about this. That mind that always look at you and tell you that you are inferior to others. When you go out, when you want to buy something, you are looking for those cheap things, believing, no, this one is not my class. I don't belong here. You want to go and buy a clothes, you go for the lowest and the cheapest one because you believe that that is what your money can afford. Now, you see yourself surrounding yourself, even when you see some people that are rich and you don't go close to them, you alienate yourself from those people because you believe that, oh, I don't belong to their class, I don't belong to this, I don't belong to that. That's a poverty mindset. Are you getting me? Even when you want to eat, for example, let's say you have 3,000 naira and you want to go and eat. Now they tell you that you need to eat one plate of food with one meat at 2,500, and then the one without meat is 151718. I don't know what the price. I'm just giving you an example. Now, what you do is that if you are poverty, you have this poverty mentality, you already have 3,000, but inside your mindset, you believe, oh, as a poor person that I am, I don't even know when to get another money. Let me eat without meat. People see you when you are eating without meat. They categorize you as somebody who is poor because you put yourself inside that circle of persons that are looking at themselves as if they are poor. Are you getting what I'm saying? So these are habits, little habits unknown to you that you are doing without knowing that this is a mindset that will never make you rich. You will remain where you are. That's why so many people will die where they are, because they don't really realize that these mindsets are ruling them. So the virus, which is the poverty that the devil has installed into you, is what is acting on your habits. Now, let me give you an example. Sometimes, have you seen a situation whereby somebody is walking on the road or carrying a bike, and somebody carrying a luxurious car or a big car just pass by? Probably, there is dust, or maybe the person just entered into a pothole and splashed a little water. You see the way these people attack this person. See the way that person begin to talk about that rich man. Look at you people, do all these money ritual persons. Look, and you see the aggression in their face. They repel. They are already removing themselves from the circles of those that are rich. Are you hearing me? So believing that all the people who are carrying cars around, they are ritualists. They are poverty mindset is that mindset that believes that every business is a scam. I'm telling you, poverty mentality is that mindset that believes that, I cannot make it in networking, I cannot refer people, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. Once you start having I cannot ruling your life, you have a problem with your mindset, and that mindset will lead you to poverty. Now, how do you come out of this? Very, very simple thing. You need to identify those things that you always repel. Identify those your limiting beliefs. Always ask yourself, that spirit that always tell you, I don't have, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, I don't do this, I don't do this one. Identify them and start telling yourself. Now, when somebody comes to you to talk about a business, the first thing that comes to you as a poverty mindset is, what if it does not work? Now, there is another mind that should have told you, what if it works? So from now, you start aligning yourself with those spirits that speaks positivity into you. Those spirits that tells you that this thing can work, than the ones that will tell you that this thing is not going to work. It's the same you thinking. One is telling you this will not work, another one is telling you this will work. Instead of you saying, I don't have money, always, all the time, so I don't. Say you have the money. Speak it. Identify those your limiting factors and begin to unlearn. Begin to remove yourself, remove your mindset, remove your thoughts, remove everything about this negativity that is coming your way. All right. So, because one of the greatest things that becloud a poor mindset is, negativity. Oh, this will happen. Oh, somebody will die. Oh, I will lose my money. Oh, this one will happen. You can never go beyond the level where you are going if you are this type of person. Are you hearing me? So number 2 is you need to be grateful of what you have. Look around you and appreciate what you have. Look around you and appreciate what you have already. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Appreciate what you have. Now, let me tell you, for some of us who are saying we don't have money, we don't this, can you track your expenses for 1 month? Track the expenses for 1 month. Make sure that every single money you spend, you write it down. Make sure you write them down. And at the end of the month, calculate how much you have spent and all the money that you spent in a month. Multiply it by 12. Multiply by the number of years you have become an adult, for instance. You will discover that you are a rich man or you are a rich woman. It's just that you don't know that you are rich. So appreciate the fact that wherever you are now, is a better place that God has placed you, and from there you can now scale up. From there you can now move up. So you are living in 1-room apartment today. If you appreciate it, one day you find yourself in 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom. From there you build your own house. So have this kind of thoughts that is telling you that, I have to be grateful with what I have. Now, another thing is appreciate good things. You cannot become, or you cannot attract what you repel. You cannot be able to have access to what you don't appreciate. What you don't appreciate, you cannot get. When you see somebody that have money, or somebody God has blessed with money, blessed with car, blessed with house, appreciate it. Be genuinely interested in people's success. Be genuinely interested in what other people do that work. Now you are in magnet, you see somebody post his earnings, you should be happy. It's not your money, but you should be happy. That means you are grateful. You are trying to place yourself in that cadre of the people that are doing well. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So that is one other thing that you need to do in order to change a poverty mindset. Now, another thing you can do to change this your mindset is to refuse to be a failure. Now, you have to reject it. Now, when you look at yourself at the state where you are, you tell yourself, this is where I want to be. I want to refuse failure. You have to reject your state of mind as it is. Just like when somebody discovered that a virus has been injected into his computer, what you do, you use an antivirus to remove. That's why they say they scan your system. Scan yourself, and when you scan, you identify these problems. Then what you do is to fix them. When you click on the antivirus to fix, it will fix and clean up your system from virus. That's what it is. So you clean up that your virus. You need to clean up that virus. Tell yourself that you can. Who said you can't? Bible said, I can do all things through God. It's not going to be your power. Yes, you don't have certificate, you don't have any helper, you don't have anybody. But if you believe it, then you are going to become. That's because that is the word of God. That is the word of God for you. Then another thing that you need to do is to track your daily life. Track what you do, your expenses, how you talk to people, what you think in this your mind. Track them. Don't just be doing things anyhow. Track your mindset, track the way you do things, track your expenses, track where you go, track your friends. Who are my friends? Who are the people who are my friends? Track them. When you begin, now let me tell you something. One of the things that will make you know that you are poor is this. Now, among all your friends, for instance, how many of your friends can you call today and they will raise 1 million naira for you? How many of your friends? Do you have such friends? You find out that even from the friends you have is already showing you that you are poor, because you have alienated yourself from these rich men, and you are now with mediocres, people that always gossip, people that tell you it doesn't work, people that with Ponzi mentality, people that with a mentality of who want to make money without any action, people that will tell you what I don't want to stress myself. All I need to do is to just put all I need to do is just put my money, and then the money will be bringing more money and going for me. When you hear such people, please run away from them. Run away from them. Alienate yourself from those people. Are you getting me? So change your circle of friends. You want to change your poverty mentality. Finally, is you need a mentor, you need a coach, you need somebody that will remove the virus that has been installed in you. Remember, I said when they install virus in you, you need something to bring up an antivirus. One thing that mentorship will do for you is that person will remove that virus and clean up your system and redirect your thoughts, and you begin to think right, you begin to think, very well. So that is it, guys. This video is becoming too long, so I'm going to cut it right now. This will become the part 1. I will also share the part 2 that talks about how to develop a wealthy mindset. So God bless you. Make sure if you're on my channel, click on the bell notification icon. Make sure you subscribe, and then click on the bell notification icon to make sure that you get all the series of the trainings I'm going to be running these days, and then more of the videos inside here. Make sure you share. If you actually got value from this video, share it with somebody, share it with a friend, so that mentality will start changing. When you change the circle of friends you have, or change the mentality of those you have already, then you start behaving like the rich man. God bless you. This is the Blessed Man. I'll see you in my next video.